We ready?
Maybe one day.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, start.
Hey, paisanos, welcome back to the Couch Co-op Challenge Mode. We're on part 7. Don't ask why. So,
Part 6 is the only good episode so far. Whoa!
You almost died.
Almost died in a sand pit. That'd be a horrible way to go. I beat one mission last time. It was the one I couldn't beat the other time.
So the most successful episode we've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah. There was only victory. And then Sonic Adventure 2 pausing and saying internet connection is required, and I'm like, why the fuck?
Wait, this game needs internet to play?
There is a weird leaderboard ship thing. I guess that's what it is, but look, the leadership board is not worth having the game shut off if I don't have internet.
I feel like the biggest problem with that is I feel like the leaderboard doesn't matter at this point because this is like a almost 30-year-old game.
The leaderboard's also fucking broken. Most of the stages are beaten in like in milliseconds, so it's like, okay, they hacked something to get that.
Yeah. So like it doesn't even matter. Anyways,
So yeah, it really does. Yeah, yeah. I mean, exactly. It doesn't matter.
Anyways, I was.
It's meaningless.
For context, just for anybody that listens in the future to watch us madly do this game. Yeah, so I've asked Michael one more time to do the 30th crossover on my channel. He's like, he is my Jim Carrey.
I'll bring out my inner Jim Carrey in the next video.
Yeah, he carries my movie, my episodes. I mean,
no.
You know.
Oh, stop.
He carries my episodes, and even though I think I'm doing good, I'm doing fine, but people most likely want him to be on the show.
I think people in my audience probably would find it fun when I'm on your show, but I think you've got people that I probably don't even know who I am.
Oh, sure. I'm mainly just joking in reality. Not that you don't bring anything good to the show. You bring a lot good, but that's a whole...
I'm the whole fucking thing, Chris.
Yeah, pretty much.
We go back and forth between trying to humble each other and then shitting on each other within seconds.
You are the one who knocks.
I am the one who knocks.
You are the danger.
I read something really fascinating about that the other day, and I kind of agree with it, where it's like, that line is like really like summed up by fans of the show, and I'm not like trying to shame people when I say this, because I've been one of them, as like this badass Walter White moment, but in context, it's like, no, he's really embarrassing in that scene, actually. He's like in huge denial of the situation that he's in. And he's saying that because he's completely scared shitless, and he himself feels stupid for doing it. In the very next scene, this one didn't even have. This is the only one that Mystic Melody so far wasn't needed for. I've never had that happen before, like a Chow mission where you don't even use Mystic Melody. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought Mystic Melody was for the Chows.
I think the fun thing about the like that is the fact that like. It's people take it as a badass moment, but it really shouldn't be.
Like, Say My Name is a little bit better, because that one he actually is at least like successfully manipulating success. I mean, he makes himself out as a legitimate threat in that scene. You can still hate Walter White while watching that, but that at least is like a legitimate flex in that scene. Where Say My Name is like, no, Say My Name, he's fucking terrified. But it is kind of funny how, like, it's translated that, because I imagine so many people watching the show for the first time who are aware of the I'm the One Who Knocks scene are expecting something very different than what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
There's probably some great shortcut in this that I don't know about.
See what?
Probably some great shortcut in this level I don't even know about.
Oh, for sure. But, so speaking of which, going back to what it is I have asked Michael
yes.
I've asked Spiny, Michael, whatever the hell. That's the weirdest thing, is that, like, we both have two different names, technically, that are not said on on public. I've come to the conclusion that I don't give a shit if it's said publicly
Yeah.
what my name is, because it doesn't matter anymore. I don't care. But it's interesting because I have to switch, and I realize that I don't want to do that anymore. So if but here's the deal. I'm still gonna go by Chris, regardless. I just feel like it just it slides off the tongue easier.
I definitely want to start calling you by your new name. I just don't. It probably will take me a second to get used to that, but I'm not. But that's not a bad thing. It's just gonna, force of habit is gonna be a thing.
No, for sure. But I'm working on since it's the 40th anniversary of Mario this year, which will not be celebrated until later, probably September. Really depending, because Nintendo could surprise me because the year and the dates are inaccurate. As long as the year is the year they do it. But especially since the Switch 2 is coming out, like I think they're gonna make a big deal out of it.
Right. God, I would really love to. I'm excited for what they're gonna announce, but I also know I'm not gonna be getting a Switch 2 for a long time.
Yeah, I'm getting it day one, but that's just because that's who I am.
Yeah.
But the deal is this: is that I asked Michael to do a video with me for Dr. Coolsex and the kind of the cultural relevance of it, because they were kind of like, I mean, let's be real here, they were big, right? Like I remember people actually waiting for the Mario Kart movie the movie to actually come out.
I was waiting for that, and like there were so many like signs pointing against it existing, because they did so many joke videos. Like they did one where Mario freaks out on the set, and they had like one where he's like, where Mario like asked the crew like, well, how are we finishing the movie? We're not. They literally say in the video they're not going to finish it, but then I was still like, well, maybe that's a joke. Oh my god.
To talk about.
We almost have Kadikarus, Cad.
Say what? Oh,
Can you see my screen? We have Cad.
Yeah. But,
Clear on hard mode. We're doing pretty good on getting these Eggman stages done.
But I feel like, because, I mean, I'll tell the story in more depth, but one of my favorite things about that is that when they did a second Mario Kart trailer, which should have been a tip-off, right? That should have been a moment that I'm like, did they just change the whole movie? Did they forget the one that they were making?
You know what didn't help with that, though, too?
What?
With, like, the legitimacy of it is just the fucking fact that they made there was fucking, like, it was like fucking ESPN talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
They were talked about on the news saying that someone's making a Mario Kart movie, and it's like, yeah, like, there was, like, legitimate, unless they faked that, too. Maybe they did. Honest to God, I need to look back at that. That was, like, gaslighting 101.
But
I didn't get that checkpoint. I hope I won't regret that.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that. But even then, a funny moment that also was interesting is that they also have a fucking music video.
I love the music video, too. It's, like, a good song.
So, I mean, and they did other stuff, too, that I'm going to talk about, like Super Mario Vloggers. I love that.
That will be covered in the web show review for every Smash Bros. Character video I'm gonna do. I feel like that's the one that'd be the most fitting thing to cover from them, because I knew I wanted to get a Dr. Coolsex in there for that.
I mean, that means you're gonna talk about it twice, if that's cool.
Oh yeah. Well, yours will be more of like a broad talk too. I'm sure I'll talk about that one, but it's like your video will be nice because I can talk about everything else. Because I'm only gonna keep for the sake of staying focused. I'm only gonna keep it to that.
Because like they also had an interactive adventure, which was really good. They had multiple.
Yeah, I love that one. I think we talked about it before. Like them just sitting there for an hour.
Yeah.
Was one of the options. You could just listen to them talk for an hour, and I loved that.
Yeah, no, I love, and the thing is, it's still findable too. You know, they made it more accessible. They've been gone for almost like a decade, though. You know, I wonder what they're up to.
I guess they just probably moved on. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of them actually have like industry jobs now.
Yeah, it's interesting because like I can't, obviously Rich Alvarez is, you know, culturally relevant, but I feel like Dr. Coolsex is like, I don't know, there's something about them that is a little different.
If I had to guess, they were a lot sillier. They never took themselves seriously, I'd say is the big one. But I also think taking things seriously is what helped Richie stand out from a lot of people. But they also had like really solid production, like even in their older stuff. Like they were like trained filmmakers. They probably, they understood a lot. Like their stuff technically was amateur, but it was still pretty high quality for something that like I'm calling amateur.
Yeah, the thing with Richie's episode also is Super Mario Bros. 2. I'm gonna vaguely talk about that because like I'm gonna talk about his shorts and stuff too because he actually worked with Nintendo, like Dr. Cool said.
Yeah.
So
you can talk about his Machinima stuff that everybody hated. I always felt bad about that. I liked his Machinima stuff.
I can't say that it was hate-worthy. I think that was stupid for people to hate it,
It was just so different from what people on watching Machinima were looking for, I guess. But I don't know. To me, the cool thing about Machinima at the time, because obviously it doesn't seem like they were the best company, but they did at least have a lot of variety. They put out shows like, they had like their actual Machinima shows, but then they also had
exactly Royalty. They had Wolf's Redacted Mission.
Sonic for Hire.
Say what?
It was Sonic for Hire was Machinima before before it briefly went to Rooster Teeth, and now it's back. It's with Lowbrow, which they're the actual people making it. So
I thought it was a Dorkly thing. Holy shit.
The thing is, Lowbrow did a lot of stuff with Dorkly. In fact, now that they own the Dorkly YouTube channel, they might even be posting it to Dorkly now. Because, like, Lowbrow, they didn't own Dorkly until very recently, actually. But they did a lot of stuff with Dorkly.
Okay.
So you would hear, like, Sonic and Tails' voices in a lot of the Dorkly shorts, because it was the same people.
Yeah, okay, that's
Sonic for Hire was specifically brought on with Machinima. I think Machinima did stuff specifically with Dorkly, too.
I believe so.
They had a whole animation block, and what's kind of funny? What's, like, kind of insane? I mean, I probably told you this while we watched it, but, I hate these fucking guys. What show was represented on their animation? Yeah, just because they're stretching on. Oh my god, I fucking fell for it. God, I lost I don't even want to fucking collect the rings now.
I lost everything.
It's like the whole level was like for nothing now.
That robot took the kids.
But I want to like kill the robots too, because like if I don't, then it's like they're gonna shoot me when I don't expect them. Oh my god, all of that. This is just a painful fucking run right now. Better fucking time this right. Let him go off.
Anyways, you were saying? Sorry.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Duralius and Associates was a fucking Machinima show.
Oh.
It was an escapist show. And then Machinima picked it up and said, okay, we'll see how it does, and if it does well, we'll do another season. They did not do another season. They did a lot of Battlefield Friends, which was their other show, but I guess they were unimpressed by Duralius and Associates.
They saw
so they had to crowdfund the Duralius season. So yeah, Duralius and Sonic for Hire went off to be self-produced away from Machinima. But you know what? Probably for the best nowadays.
Yeah. Either way, though, I feel like they both are the thing for my mind when it comes to like Mario's internet presence.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep taking us off topic.
Based. I'll definitely. You definitely are going to be in the writing process if that's cool for Rich Alvarez's and stuff. Cause like.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think like, because that one you don't want me to appear in, right? You just want me to. You want help, like maybe like with like talking it out, figuring it out.
Appear in it, sure.
I don't. The thing is, like, if you want, I'd be okay with appearing in it. I just. God, Lord knows I've talked about Rich Alvarez a ton. You know.
Yeah.
I really am not good at timing those blue creatures at all. And my only hope is to hit an area where, like, there's enough rings in between me and another one of them that's mandatory to kill showing up, because that stretchy arm attack, that gets me really quickly. Ah, God, I wanted to try to fucking avoid them, because I don't want to... God damn it. God damn... Is it even fucking worth it anymore?
I think so. I think you're at that point where I don't think you collect enough rings.
I mean, it'll take me back to the start, and maybe I can get a decent amount here at the end. I don't know. It's like, because, I mean, I know I'm not gonna... I'm definitely gonna have to hit reset now. But here, I mean, you know, there's this, there's that. I don't know. These later levels are going to be a pain. Honest to God, though, I don't think Sonic's last level is going to be bad with the fucking...
The rails.
Yeah, it's just because there's so many rings all over the place in that level. I'm just going to run away from that guy.
Run away from your problems.
Run away. Stop running.
Yeah. It's not that I don't want you in the Rich Alvarez one, it's just you have a really good comprehensive video.
I would be struggling to... I mean, I guess I feel like Rich Alvarez is one of those topics where I could always talk more about it, but it's just like, man, maybe enough is enough, you know?
Well, the thing that's interesting with this one is that you're talking about his other projects like Snazpaz and...
Yeah, I didn't really... I did references to some of Richie's other stuff, but I didn't, like... Snazpaz got acknowledged through a joke. It didn't get acknowledged through a segment, you know, so that is true. In fact, if I cover any of Richie's stuff in the Smash Bros. Video, it probably would be Snazpaz. But I'll save that for your video and do something different.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I just think that the Dr. Coolsex one is like... I don't know, I just feel like that's one that I feel like you could say more about. Oh. All you need is 9 more rings. Please don't hit this guy. Please don't fight these guys.
Yeah, this actually isn't going poorly. But yeah, I gotta be fucking careful. Okay, this is gonna do it. As long as I don't fuck up. Yeah, that was... I mean, I did it. I did it. I'm glad I didn't hit reset. There was a ton of rings at the end there. E. For everyone. Meaning everyone could get that fucking ranking, you stupid bitch.
But yeah, no. So that's the thing. That's not exactly what I'm working on. There's a whole bunch of Mario videos that I'm working on, and
that one's just one on the list.
Yeah, that one's the one I'm excited for, because, like, it's Mario's 40th, right? So, like,
yeah.
We're gonna talk about everything that I can for the year, which means that I'm trying to do one Mario video a month, which means that I'm your rival now. Officially, I'm becoming a Mario tuber for a year.
You know what's sad about this mission?
Is that Eggman threatens to kill Amy?
It's Find the Lost Chown. I guarantee you it's gonna be at the end of the stage. On the fucking floating platforms again. I'm gonna have to play this entire level again.
I have no clue. I don't know.
I can't imagine where else they put it.
So, I don't know how we're gonna meet up this year.
Inevitably.
But if we do, I think it's gonna... because I think there's probably a Top Golf near you. I don't know. If not near you, in a close proximity. So either way...
Maybe one by Philly.
I think we should do Top Golf.
That'd be fun. I mean, that'd be fun, especially if we do end up doing, like, the trip to Stort's place. Because, I mean, fuck, there might be one near him. Should I try this leather over here?
Oh, why not?
Because that might be where they put it. Because what would this area be for, then? I'm gonna assume.
That'd be really cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it out there just because, you know, that's a whole... You know what I mean?
What? I don't think I jumped that far. I think you're being a little uncharitable,
you touched
game.
the rail, and then the rail said no, and then you died.
I'm right here. It doesn't really matter, but...
I'm
gonna
explore
this area a bit more.
If I could, you know.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I mean, we can only do what we can do. For me, a trip to see Stort is pretty easy, where...
What the fuck is that?
The bubble. All right. I never knew that was there. You learn something new every day. It would have been nice for the 100 ring challenge, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck me again, Rail. I know it. Alright.
Michael, you're gonna get clipped, and that's good. No, you're gonna get famous, or you're gonna be like not famous. You're gonna get bigger, and that's gonna be clipped. I feel it.
I want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. Not anymore. I want to be.
You know what?
I want to be Doug Walker famous. That's like the peak. That's the peak. I'm okay with a YouTube channel being dedicated to making fun of me every once in a while. That would be the dream.
But here's the deal. I do, but that's also because I want to be a writer.
I mean, I just want to make shit. I guess like I want to be able to make shit and be able to profit off of making stuff, so I can just focus on making stuff, focus on what I actually want to do in life. But you know, you do what you can do. That's life.
Yeah, I wanna be like famous.
I won't ever stop, but who knows?
I want to be famous enough that I don't have to like. I want to be famous enough where I can say I want to make a film and they go, okay.
Yeah, right. That'd be neat.
And that's not super famous.
You can,
you know.
If you could make a biopic on any like weird online personality, who would be? Because I feel like there's a point in time we made a whole podcast talking about how we would do a Chris Chan one. Now I think that's like, at this point, I'd want a Chris Chan biopic to be handled by someone else because I have no idea how to fucking do that now. But not that I don't think you. Not that I don't think you could do it today. It needs to be in the right hands. It's a way more sensitive story now.
So even though I just said I would, the problem with doing it about internet people is that like I feel like it's so unfair because like internet people, it's so hard, right?
It'd be hard to do a Chris Chan one without making it come off as like super anti-internet.
Like what
because
the reason why I say it'd be hard is because like me and you are internet people, right? Like we can easily become lol cows. Technically, just if the internet decides it. So like,
for some,
my issue is I have too much sympathy for it.
I mean, I think having sympathy is a good thing when you're making a movie, because even if it's someone who's hard to have sympathy for, if you're gonna make a movie based on like, you know, a subject like that, I do think it's important to be able to humanize them. And where like someone who's less sympathetic might just make a boring movie then.
It's just, I guess what I'm trying to say is that as a person that has a kid, I would definitely not want a movie about me.
Right.
In that kind of a light, because like I have a legacy that I'm leaving behind, which is my child, and they're gonna. That's also why I don't understand biopics either, because it's like your kid's gonna see this.
Right.
You know?
This is where I think it's gonna be, but I don't. If it's not here, then I'm fucking clueless. But also, fuck this game for putting it here. Even though, like, this has to be where it is. Like, where else would they fucking put it? Definitely can't bounce high enough to get over there, so we're gonna... I don't want to make it to the end, though. I'm just trying to see where there's, like... I feel like there is alternate paths here. Like that rail right there. There's gotta be a way... Oh, I know, that's part of the level. Never mind. How do I get up there?
What's up, baby? Hold them.
Alright, you gave me... pipe. Thank you for that. I wonder if I can get up to the blue one with the spring. It's kind of fucking risky, but that might be it. But I might need to like really start getting that move on like quickly. Nope, that's not gonna arc. What do I do? now I die. Where the fuck is it?
Okay, so what's weird about you dying there is that you totally could have made it to the end.
I know. I know, honestly. So I gotta like explore a little better. There's gotta be something I can do. I feel like that's gotta be it. I feel like this has got where like this is the perfect place to do find the lost child, because it's almost like this maze, but I mean it's a lot more straightforward than I remember it when I was a kid.
Also, you gotta remember, as a kid, this is like one of the first few levels that like disorients you because the controls are a little wonky.
I wonder if I could hit that spring. Yeah! Oh, but I fucking lost it!
What's going on over there?
I don't know. I wonder if that was like another platform that didn't spawn correctly because I was in an area I wasn't supposed to be in, or I'm gonna try that again. I feel like that might have been it and I just fucked up at the end. So the spring was right over here. Oh. Wait, I have... Oh, come on! It's so hard to control him. What?
What?
That was fun. We're discovering new things about this game today. There's that at least.
Welcome to Boundary Break. That is not me shitting on them. I love that show.
I do too. I think that's. I don't watch it that much, but I enjoyed every episode I saw. Hit the spring. Fuck.
What? What's going? You're slowly breaking this game.
I'm gonna keep trying that because I feel like that's it.
Say, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
The more I look at this game, the more I realize it's held together by duct tape. Duct tape in a dream, them going, oh, better work.
Okay, wait. I
Hey
genuinely.
Michael, you didn't make a chatbot thing this time.
No, yeah, I said that. I said that in episode 6. I didn't say it in episode 7. So, apologies for the no video. It was a long day. I was tired.
But no chatbot.
We'll do a chatbot video for the next one. Half of these don't have fucking chatbot promos. I need to get better with that. That's like the whole. Why does he go in a different direction? I don't get it.
So fun fact,
it's probably because I'm not actually supposed to do that, but I'm gonna try that one more fucking time.
So Olivia doesn't watch the streams. Obviously, she's practically here for every stream. Let's be honest here. She just doesn't say anything. But she just caught on that chatbot is in your streams, so now she's aware of him.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, that can't... Woo! That can't be it then, because it wouldn't be... the gravity wouldn't be working that much against me if that was the point. And if that is the point, then God have mercy on my fucking soul.
On Instagram instead of drawing, I guess. Can I get the circus picture first? Thank you. Later.
Where are we gonna go this time, Chris? Just into space.
It cuts to the Biolizard fight.
You fight him as normal, Sonic.
I'm very tired.
It's yeah, we don't have to go on super long today. I might go back to the story mode because we're still not done with that. I just wanted to get, I'm like mixing the story and the missions, so when I get tired of the missions, I can go back to the more fun story mode. Some of these missions are fine. It just, if I'm lost, Chow can be annoying. I just kind of want to get on with it.
Spring down there.
Yeah, but it's not going to be for this. It's not going to work. Because it's going to put me in that direction, but then the gravity's still going to be set this way. Let's try this. We haven't gone this far yet. Maybe it is just deeper into it. We're definitely getting close to the end though, so I don't know. There's the spring we kept trying to hit. Okay, and yeah, we were really just at the end of the day trying to get a shortcut we weren't allowed to have. And this is gonna, come on. Maybe that, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make it that tricky is the thing. So I don't think that's it. Something is shooting me through the ground. Okay, well, here we go. Yeah, they literally just put it at the fucking end. Or unless, is it just gonna be for that fucking bird and nothing else? I don't care about the phoenix. Maybe this is going on. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, I was right. I just kept like thinking it would show up sooner. Alright. What? Come on. Now we have to do all of that again. Just cut off the ring dash. It does that sometimes.
What's terrifying is that when we finally get to this video, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to talk about these.
About the missions.
Yeah, and I'm gonna argue that they don't hold up. They're fun, but they're not necessary, I think.
The Green Hill, I mean, since you have to A rank, I'd say beating all of them, you got Green Hill Zone. I would say, okay, at least there's a nice prize, but they want you to fucking A rank them too. And do all of the fucking Chow Garden shit. And do all of the fucking kart races. It's like, it is not worth all of that. I've played the Green Hill Zone level because the randomizer had it. So I was able to finally play it. And it is not that good of a level. It's a neat little gimmick. It is not like... They did not put a lot of thought into that. I mean, I don't really blame them. It was like a bonus thing. It wasn't like a major part of the game. Weather is rough outside. Fucking house is shaking.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we had terrible winds yesterday.
Yeah. That crazy weather, am I right? I sure do despise when the game doesn't function properly and kicks me off of the ring dash sooner than it's supposed to. I hope that doesn't fucking happen again. What does it want me? Where am I? Am I stuck? Am I on an island now? That was definitely not where I was supposed to end up. I don't understand. I don't get it. I can't tell if the ring dash is fucking up or if I'm supposed to do something there. It does look like I hit the end of the ring path that time, so...
Are you holding the thumbstick?
The thumbstick? You just hold B for the ring dash.
The thumbstick towards where you're going, and it'll push you a little further.
I think I was. I think just naturally I do that. But yeah, okay. I mean, I know you're right. It is like that. Let me make sure I'm doing that. I guess maybe
I remember as a kid thinking that like you had to let go of the thumbstick.
But also, there's another platform I can get to if I'm quick enough. But it just seems like so demanding that it just strikes me as that's not what they want me to do. But I don't know. It's hard to tell what this game wants from you at times. Not that often. Normally it's pretty self-explanatory, but this one's definitely a tricky one. Probably isn't that tricky, it's just figuring it out is the bullshit part. I don't know. I could do without having to do this part over and over again just to have another chance to fuck up. I hate it when you're like when you're just confused. You're just trying to figure out what to do, but every time you fuck it up, even though it's super easy to fuck it up, you just have to go and do this really long, tedious task again.
You know what's gonna suck is if it's here, right? But it's not. This isn't the right one.
Right, yeah, if it's just like, here's a fucking animal. Okay, yeah, I wasn't holding it well enough. There we go. Oh, you fucking assholes. I see what you're trying to do there, you fucking dick. Shooting the chow.
No problem.
A D is pretty generous for dying, like, how many lives did I have at the start of this? A lot more than 10. 82. I don't understand the ranking system at all. I know there is, I could figure it out. There is specific rules for each character. Oh, I've had enough of this one. I probably could beat the time trial. I'm not doing it right now. We're going to Final Rush. Doing something a little bit more enjoyable, hopefully.
Sonic Rush Final.
Actually, no, because after we do 100 rings, I'm going to do I am done with Find the Lost Chalice Sonic right now. I do not want to do more Sonic Find the Lost Chalice. We'll do 100 rings and then we're moving on.
Easy though.
What?
This one's very easy. Find the Lost Chow though.
Is it? Oh, wait, you know what? I think I do know where it is, now that I remember. Maybe we'll do Find the Lost Chow. It's not that hard, yeah. You have to be careful, because there's, like, a lot of areas you can fall off,
You can completely miss it.
yeah.
I mean, if you're fair, you can completely miss all of them, but you know.
I probably should have jumped over there and grabbed some of those, but there's a lot of opportunities for rings here. We're just not getting a lot of them yet. I want all the world's gems to be mine.
I want Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems crossover with Adam Sandler and Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, and I want the Criterion cut of that.
You ever watched? You've seen Uncut Gems?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
That was okay. I think we probably talked about that movie before. I love that movie.
That's one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies.
It's so weird to even call it that, but yeah. I mean, I kind of
But you know what I mean.
It's not. He didn't like make it, but Adam Sandler's just one of those people where whether he's the director or not, you're gonna call it an Adam Sandler movie, right? Because he's always the most notable thing, and that's sometimes a great thing and sometimes a not great thing. Okay, I gotta be careful with this fucker too. Alright, that worked. Because even if I don't get to keep the, okay, you know what? Yeah, let's just stay optimistic. I think we're gonna beat it here.
Yeah. So what's interesting about Uncut Gems, right, is that it's one of those movies where you go like, oh yeah, I forgot he's an actual actor.
He's a talented actor too. You ever see Punch Drunk Love?
No, but I know that's like that's like a movie that you recommend.
It's yeah. I think it's my favorite Sandler performance.
Stage select.
Meyerowitz Stories is good too. In terms of his more dramatic roles, Uncut Gems and Punch Drunk Love have a beat for me, but it's a very interesting family drama / comedy. Like, the humor in the movie is really good, but there is some real shit in that movie.
You know what? I take that back. I'm one of those people that doesn't hate Adam Sandler, but I can see where people would.
I don't hate him at all. I think he's made some bad stuff, but I mean, that's...
Fair here, so is everybody.
And he also experiments, you know, because he was willing, like, Uncut Gems was not that long ago. He is willing to try shit out. I know where I have to go to get the, I think I remember where the Lost Chow is. It's like in the middle of the level somewhere. It's gonna be past that. It's gonna be past the point we ended the level on last time. For 100 rings. I killed you. You're dead. Have fun.
My favorite like Adam Sandler movie is, and it's the most basic answer, right? But like, it's either The Wedding Singer
It's a good one.
or Happy Gilmore. Once again, basic ass answers.
I need to give Happy Gilmore like a fucking 10th chance because I have never been able to sit through the whole thing. But I also like,
Vince.
I just like, I kind of want to. Every single time I feel like I'm just like not in the right mood or I'm not, because I don't think it's terrible. There's never a point where I'm like, oh, this is like terrible Adam Sandler. This is terrible Adam Sandler. I'm just normally disinterested. A lot of the jokes aren't working for me, but I also like, the first time I tried to watch, I was coming right off of Billy Madison, and Billy Madison's like I do still to this day like the movie, but Billy Madison is an especially silly one. Like, he's acting like a child for most of it. And young me might have just been way more I thought man-children were hilarious when I liked Will Ferrell when I was a kid. You know, like, the man-child act really was funny to me, and now, not so much. Not that it can't be funny. I think it can be very funny, but not the way Will Ferrell does it. I like Will Ferrell. He did a lot of movies where he played the same character and I wasn't into them. But he surprises you sometimes. I mean, you know, Buddy the Elf, I can't imagine, and even though that's a man-child character that with like a purpose. There's like a good reason for him to be a man-child in that movie. That's established. It's a way more endearing way to do that character. Step Brothers is okay. There's a couple of scenes in that movie I find funny. I love him in the Lego Movie. Both the character he voices and the live-action scene. Honest to God, I thought he was good in the Barbie movie. I thought that... I remember hearing that he was in it. I was like, oh, he's gonna suck in this. And like, no, he was... No, I take that back. I apologize to Will Ferrell. He was pretty... His role was... It's not one of the best roles in the movie or anything, but he was funny in it. Okay, it's somewhere down here, I think. What's up?
The thing, right? I think I missed the era where people just made movies for fuck's sake. Right? Like, it feels like every movie has to be a sequel, but there was a time where movies were just movies.
Comedies have changed a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like there used to be like those used to be like the most hyped up movies. I feel now it is like kind of franchise stuff. Yeah.
Because like you said, Will Ferrell, and the movie that like comes to mind is The Other Guys.
Oh man, I no disrespect. Zach picked that for Duckcast when we were doing movie recommendations for that show, and I was just so not into it. I got stuck on that rail. The only part of that movie that I liked, and to be fair, it made me laugh really fucking hard, was Samuel L. Jackson, and who's the other guy with him? I forget the other guy right now. He's a popular actor, but it's like these two, like, A-listers in the movie, and the way that they fucking die, they're just like, aim for the bushes, yeah, and everybody's like, then they just fucking die, and everybody's like, we don't know why they had that lapse in judgment in their final days.
And I can't remember who the other guy was.
Oh, I should hit that checkpoint in case I fuck up again. No, don't! Okay, there, I'm glad I got the fucking checkpoint.
But like, the other guy's one of those movies that I think I saw in theaters. And I don't... Olivia, did we go to see that? The Other Guys. Okay. But I think I saw it with a group of friends, and it's one of those movies that I was just like, I will remember this movie, not because it's good, just because I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, no, that does a lot. That does a lot for remembering a movie, honestly.
Like, I actively went out, like first the movie G-Force with the guinea pigs.
Oh my
I
god.
saw that in theaters.
The thing is, like, that's funny about this, theater memories are really strong, because I did not go and see that in theaters. I saw Ice Age 3 in theaters, but other family members went and saw G-Force that same day, and I remember that. You know, I remember I remember when I went and saw Planet 51, a movie that I swear to God no one will remember exists because it was like it wasn't bad, but it was like such a nothing movie.
But see, like, I like that. I liked it. It was fun.
It wasn't it really wasn't bad. It was just like, I'm not surprised. It's like, it feels like one of those movies that probably will get some sort of like reevaluation, like through a YouTube video, like saying, remember this movie? But my sister and mom went and saw, what was it? Christmas Carol, the Jim Carrey one, and I really regretted not going to see that, because that movie had like the IMAX, that movie had 3D, and I was so into that gimmick when it was out. Like, they don't even do like that. Remember when every fucking movie had 3D glass? Like, there was a 3D version, even if the movie wasn't made with that in mind.
Yeah.
That was something that was happening for a while. Fucking I mentioned Ice Age 3. I did not see the 3D version. That one had a 3D release. That one actually did try to do 3D stuff though, where they like really forced it in. Actually, looking back at it. But oh fuck me, this part's frustrating actually. This is an easy one, Chris. Wait.
No.
I remember doing this one. I remember clearing this one now.
What's funny about G-Force is that I remember this movie only because I was up north and it was in a very small town and there was only one theater, right? And it was an old ass theater, like it was old. But this one kid, I was his wingman. Right?
Oh yeah.
And he's asking this girl out, and he's like, "Hey, you know."
Oh, this is such an unfair rail.
And I think I think Harry Potter or something came out around
God
the same
damn
time.
it! Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep doing that. Just keep talking.
No, it's all good. And the girl wanted to see Harry Potter, but he's like, "Oh, my mom won't let me see it." And I'm like, "Dude, this is already not going well. We should abort." And then he's like, "We go to the movie. It's all good. I'll pay for it." And then I'm sitting there, you know, with this other girl, because I made it clear I'm there for my friend. I think we were dating at the time, right? At least. I think I was dating somebody, so I was clear, like, this is not a date. You know, I'm just here. I'm the wingman. You know, you're for my dad. Say what?
No, I said,
But I'm sitting there as he just kind of fumbled the bag, and I'm getting mad because I'm in the theater watching G-Force, but I could be doing anything else. Because, like, let me mind you, up north we have a nice beach where we're at, right?
I do think your friend making you sit through G-Force is a pretty lousy friend.
like real talk. And it's funny because I'm sitting there mad in theaters. Nobody else is there, by the way. No kids are there. It's silent, you know.
Yes.
Just three teenagers. Hold on, let me see when that movie came out.
No problem.
I could have went to the beach. The movie theater was you just crossed the street and there was the beach. I could have done that.
What I heard about the movie was just so fucking boring. That's what I heard about G-Force.
I can't tell you because I was too busy being mad. Dating yet. But I was dating somebody.
Well, bad start.
I don't know who it was. God, that doesn't sound good, does it? I was dating someone, I don't know who.
Probably someone stupid.
Anyways, yeah, no, I was super mad about that. I could not remember the movie G-Force.
I do remember my like worst cinema experiences too. Go ahead, sorry.
Also, their little brother tagged along.
Oh boy. That doesn't seem like a lot of red flags. They're like openly saying I'm not gonna go see a movie because my mom won't let me see it during the date. Having a little sibling have to tag along. The movie you guys went and saw was G-Force. There's just a lot working against your favor in that situation.
And
I feel.
if I can end
So jump and shift was probably the right call, Chris.
if I can end this. No, man, the bag. She went, hey, a number. And he went, oh, no, thanks. And I'm like, dude. And then he comes back to our cabin. He's like, I think I did good. And I'm like, no.
No, you didn't. No offense to Chris's friend from long ago. I am just joking when I call you a shitty friend.
Oh, no, he was. I didn't ask the girl out. And no, he was a shitty friend for that.
No, I just mean with the making you watch G-Force.
No, he was shitty for that. We don't talk anymore.
Yeah.
But, you know, one of my family friends owned a cabin-based resort, and I used to help her out up there, and that's how I met the kid, because he came every summer. You know,
So she offered him her number, and he said no, and said that it went well.
This went well, and I'm like, nah, Holmes,
It
didn't.
it sounds like he was like terrified and didn't want to actually go through with it, because why wouldn't you take the number? It just sounded like that part stressed him out. I was like, oh, no, I'll get it later. It's like, no, you just showed that you just told her you were not interested by rejecting that.
No, she was a childhood friend of mine as well too. So, but
Right.
Not the dude. The dude was also a friend, but I knew her longer.
No, I got you.
But it was so funny because like I'm sitting there like kind of sitting there just. I was so mad. I was so mad when he said no to the number. I was so.
It was like you were doing your job as a wingman, and he was doing none of the work.
Just sitting there as we're, because it's like this nice, you know, we're sitting, we're looking at the beach, we're not on it because we're waiting for the parents to pick us up, right? And the little brother's going off about the movie, and I'm sitting there, and she's like, so would you like my number? And I'm like, holy shit.
He did it.
This guy's good or something. I don't know what happened. No.
What a.
Yeah,
He either wasn't actually interested or he was like terrified.
No, the crazy thing is he was interested. This guy, he was.
Oh,
really
I just fucked up this.
Cause see, like I said, she was my like equivalent of like, I guess vacation best friend. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. So you saw her like this was kind of like you saw these friends in the summer thing.
Yeah, I saw her in the summer. She was a crush for a little bit, but different story. But it's so funny because I'll actually tell you about her because there's a funny story connected to her if that's fair.
Sure.
But, funny thing is that God, what was it? But yeah, no, God, it's just he wouldn't stop asking like, you guys grew up together, right? I'm like, kinda. And he's like, what does she like? You know, does she like video games? Oh, cool. And then anytime we hung out, because once again I knew this guy as well, he used to just talk about her nonstop. We were playing like some video game, and then he's like, so you know, what'd you guys do up here? And I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk about it. I talked about it already, you know. It's like it's I guess the best way to put it for me is it's like your best friend hitting on your sister, but they involve you, and it's like no thank you, no.
Yeah.
Get me out of that.
God, I won't go into too many details here, but like I learned from my sister years later because I knew at least two of my friends hit on her. I found out as I got older. Like actually recently, just how many of my friends did that.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You know, like the ones that I've always been really close, never. I mean, you know, I don't. Having a crush on my sister isn't a sin, but I don't know, don't be weird about. I don't know. You gotta. Obviously, I'm gonna be protective of my sister. Obviously, a majority. I don't want my friends to date my sister.
No.
If I'm just being perfectly honest. Even though I think a lot of them are solid people, I did find out that like a lot of my closest friends never pulled that. Like Nick never did it, Tariq never did it, Fred never did it, Gage never did it. You know, and that I was like, okay, I'm glad this specific list of people never did it. Yeah, I mean, with some people, like with Nick, it would have been really weird because Nick was coming to our house so much, where Nick was like almost like a second
Barely
brother.
made it.
Or a third brother, I should say third brother. Like Nick, like he like it would have been. I don't think he could have ever been like that. It would have been like weird, but
Stage selected.
I do know that feeling. I do know that feeling of having your sister hit on by friends.
Yeah, because it's like, because the thing is, I knew her. I knew she wasn't. I kind of figured it was like, I'm not gonna stop him, you know.
I understand that too. I mean, I understand who. Yeah, fucking shit. I understand that. I've told there's definitely limits. Like I mean I've told this story before. It's not a taboo to mention this one. I had a friend who was interested in Mitzi, and like that guy's personality, like it would have actually been irresponsible of me to let that happen. So like when he asked me to put in a word for her, I blatantly told him I'm not doing that.
But I think the thing that's funny is that that same girl, let's call her Sarah, because I have 100 stories with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a term that I guess is the best way to put it for her. She's a play cousin, you know. Which means
why was this? I guess it's on hard mode. That's why I was gonna say, why was this guy not an issue until now? And it's like, oh, it's because I'm playing. He didn't exist.
Better off that way.
I enjoyed it more when he didn't exist. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but she was a play cousin, so like she was like family. But I remember our friendship started because I was little.
I gotta just say, I was impressed with that save right there.
Yeah, good save.
Fuck you! Can I make it to the rail?
Can you make it?
I don't. Oh, come on! Fuck you! I guess if he falls. No, I guess if he falls out of bounds long enough. All right. Well, we're not doing this with one life.
Yeah, no. But Sarah,
Stage selected.
her and her family came to the resort, and I'm sitting in the office because the office is right there. The person's office was connected to their house, right? The office was right there, and there's a TV in the office, and I was playing Sonic, the old Sonic for the Sega Genesis. And she sits down.
Oh no! Okay, no! God.
She's having time in the second level, I think Marble Zone. And she goes, "That's easy." Okay, prove it. And I'm super young. Like this is super, like 5 whatever. So
I'm completely off of it right now. We'll come back to that one.
But she just blows through it, and just like that, we became really fast friends.
I mean, hey, that's how it happens. When you see someone can play a Sonic game well, it's like instant friendship.
But like, listen, Sarah, if you know who I'm talking about, if you're watching these, because you show up in weird places in my life. If you're watching this, remember, I love you. We're cool. You're always gonna be my play cousin, okay? Just
yeah. Beautiful.
I mean that in like the way of like, if you ever need anything, just be like, hey, what's up? We're always gonna be cool because you beat Marble Zone and
yeah. You're cool in my book too.
There's no joke there. Like, in all seriousness, we lost contact, but like, if you ever find this and you're like, oh, they're talking about me, be like, yeah, hey, what's up? Because
I'm sorry that
cool.
they took you to see G-Force.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. I know you wanted to see Harry Potter, but it was so funny because we sat there and I remember like she knocked on the door. And the next day, because I thought, that she's not gonna, come by or whatever. But she comes by and she's like, I saw you had another game, what is it? And I'm like, Sonic Spinball. And like, you want to play? And I'm like, not really. And they're like, too bad.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, they're one of those people that I wish I kept contact with, but like, God, every, Sonic Adventure, I brought the GameCube and then we played that, and it was so surreal too, because it was weird to see like 3D Sonic after us playing the Genesis one forever. You know, and we played Genesis forever. We sucked at it. Like after Marble Zone, we couldn't. We just were terrible. But you know.
So Marble Zone is where her expertise like ended.
Yeah. We got close. We got well, not close, but you know.
I'm not even gonna have
got
to go to the other
close
side.
We got close for, you know, children our age, so.
Fuck you! Give me a shield or something.
But for like how close.
This ring's
like,
up here.
But yeah, that was a friendship that like I will always be like, video games got me there. That was cool.
Yeah. Just give me, please. Okay.
I guess technically video games got us to our friendship. I'd say Rich Alvarez did.
Yeah, like by association.
I mean, Sonic is kind of the linchpin of this relationship right now, because, you know.
Kind of.
Stage select.
Like I have no doubt that we would still be close if this channel wasn't a thing, because we were close for a while before it. But I definitely think it has brought new life into this friendship.
In real life, I think the linchpin of our relationship is, in truth, film. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'm gonna say it's on the other side. I don't know that.
But either way, though, that was a friendship that, like, I cherish, and like I said, you know, that person that I'd like.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes, yeah, it is nice to just be able to get back in touch with someone you haven't spoken to for a long time. Like, I wish more people would be comfortable with that, because a lot of times people just assume, oh, they don't want to talk to me again. It's been too long.
It's hard now, because, like, a lot of stuff has changed.
For sure. And I mean, yeah, and you never know. You might run into someone again that you're happy to see in the. And not that this would happen with this person, obviously. Just people do change. You never know what to expect. I've met up with people I used to hang out with where it's like, no, it wasn't like they were like awful or anything. It was just like, oh wow, we are not on the same fucking wavelength anymore. I wonder if they'd put it in that one underground area.
So there's an episode, because I've been watching a lot of, you know, kid shows because I have a kid. There's a TV show called Big City Greens, and one of my favorite episodes is where there's this one, the one character, Cricket, has a friend that's growing up, like they're a little older than them, right? But he's a teenager now, or a preteen. And so he wants to do preteen stuff like party, and you know, he doesn't want to play kid games anymore. And that's how our friendship was, because she wasn't older than me actually, but she, you know, she wanted to be a preteen more than I wanted to grow up, so that's why we stopped hanging out.
That happened with me with a lot of my friendships. Just like, I don't know, like when you're not super into like the party life in high school and college, then you do kind of like lose touch with some people just through that. And I mean, I guess it's for the best. I mean, because like it's like you're talking with people that you relate to more than, and they're talking to people they relate to more than. But there's always like a bummer to it too.
Try the place. No, that one makes sense.
I'm gonna see if there's one on the top here, because that one took you to the place where you got the power. So there might be another one up here. I just kind of thought they might change it to the other section since you get the power up here. It might even literally be in one of these things. I remember there being a stage that does that where they hide it. It might actually be right over here. Oh, do it? Oh, I don't have the thing unlocked to fucking break those yet. I think it's right here, if I remember correctly. I guess I'll glide. Yeah, I gotta fucking beat the story mode. Alright, you know what? Let's just do that.
Stage. Story select.
Kindling with people.
We already watched these. We stopped here. Yeah. Now, can I hurt him just by running into him? Because I feel like I saw.
Okay, so Can I tell you another fun story that has nothing to do with video games, but it happened?
I almost died in the fucking Tails fight. Holy shit. I almost died in the fucking Tails fight. I can't believe it.
I'm in position, Doctor.
So can I tell you a story that has nothing to do with video games?
No, yeah, go for it.
So,
15 minutes.
transitioning is interesting, right?
Go.
Because I got a message from one of my friends, because we moved back to the state where we're originally from, right? And I got a message from one of my friends about Olivia. They're like, so what happened? And I'm like, what do you mean what happened? They're like, Olivia's like hanging out with some girl now and they're really close. What happened? Do we break up? And I'm like, oh.
That's fun. I mean, that's kind of a nice way for that to go, I guess, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, the thing that's funny is they're cool about it. But it's funny because I'm sitting there like, well, for a minute I'm like, I don't think you saw Olivia.
Yeah, I mean, a lot's changed.
Here?
What?
Isn't the power up here or no?
Which one?
Isn't there a power up here?
There probably. I think there was like a power up in every level, technically.
Okay.
But I don't think the metal crushing boots, I think, is in the space level.
Aren't those in... Oh, no, I'm thinking of Knuckles. Okay.
His are in the desert stage, I'm pretty sure. No, where's it the digging one? No, it's the metal. I don't remember. I think it's the...
It's in the one where you gotta get the keys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Rouge's desert stage is where she gets the digging. That's gonna be Find the Lost Chow, probably. Is it gonna be one of these fucking... Oh, this radar's confusing me. It's gonna be in one of those doors up there, I'm sure. I always forget. How do I get up there again? There's like a switch or something. There's like a...
At the bottom floor.
Right, okay. Where's the rocket?
It's gotta be close.
Oh, wait. Oh, is it gonna be in one of the... Yeah, it's gonna be. I gotta unlock that.
That's a pain for how little time you have.
We'll probably be fine.
Oh, no, for sure. But, I actually only... You know what sucks is that getting older, you think you'd get better at video games? No, I actually lost to this one a few times.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten better at games. What fucking floor is... I forgot that they fuck with the colors here. Which is the red? God damn it, I don't even have rings now. No, that's yellow, so red's over here. Oh god, don't let me... Oh, come on, why am I still floating? Fuck off.
They can have phone. Probably go to bed, baby.
Oh, go fuck yourself, fucking asshole. At least they're gonna respawn it. The emerald's not gonna be in the same place again.
Hey, Olivia, your mom's looking for your head, baby.
Where is it? Is it gonna be in the same spot? Oh, it is, isn't it?
Oh, hey, that's the thing.
What? Oh, I wish I understood what you were doing, game. I wish I understood you. Shut the oh, God. Oh, God, fucking shut up. Where? Stop with the fucking camera.
At this level.
It's gotta be close.
Is it in here? Is it in this guy?
Robot.
Probably not. But I'm gonna kill you, dick. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Get rid of the fucking shield. Oh, it's right here. What a weird spot for it. So hard to see.
Only one more left.
Alright, we have 3 minutes. We're fine.
shield and fight me like a man.
What are you doing? Get going! Bring me the Chaos Emeralds now!
Okay, he'll be up here. So everything's gonna be okay.
Hey, how does it feel to know that you're going to be in the most amount of crossovers even when you're not actually in an episode?
Pretty good. Pretty epic.
Yeah, you're in... I'm gonna say that, like, the Plumbers Don't Wear Ties one is definitely going to Matt. Like, that is a Matt episode, but Mitzi and you hopefully will show up in it.
Well, you have my clip. You gotta put my clip in there.
Yeah.
And that's all I need. That's all I need from that episode.
I think I'm gonna have you be the narrator.
Yeah, I'll be the narrator.
Like, because for each segment,
Can't believe I've come this
you know,
far just to fail.
This is Flying Dog headquarters. Intruder found.
I was gonna, for each segment of my episode, I was gonna have a narrator come in and, like, berate the viewers.
That'd be funny.
I'm debating on if I want to write you guys a script or if I want to, you know.
Wish I could just keep hitting him infinitely like that.
Imagine you're driving this giant mech thing and a giant bat attacks you from the air.
I'd be like,
A giant
WTF.
bat.
I'd be like, WTF, man. That's not- No, it's just that's just a reference to being an epic gamer. Fuck you. Take your shot. Take your fucking shot. My dog can't be destroyed.
I'm pretty strong, all right.
Nothing but MLG sound effects for Rouge from this point on.
Look at him. Look at that boy.
Rouge. I've got a small problem.
Michael, you might be able to answer this question, which may seem blasphemy.
Saved by the chaos.
But was Major League Gaming, was MLG an actual thing?
Call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
I don't know. I remember MLG for the memes mainly.
Same.
Really obnoxious fucking memes at that, where they just had blowhorns going off constantly in Doritos and Mountain Dew. You silly little troublemaker, you.
Like, it was an obnoxious meme, but I thought it was funny.
I mean, I laughed at it. It's just funny remembering how obnoxious some of the stuff we found funny was, but I'm not gonna act like I don't find anything that's obnoxious funny to this day. Definitely do.
I think what's funny is that, there was, like, Meme Run on the Wii U or something. Got taken down off of, like, the eShop because it was, like, copyright infringement, and that was kind of funny.
Meme Run? No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it was just this weird game. It was a dog shit game, but, it was on the eShop and it got, like, taken down for copyright, which was kind of hilarious.
What character did they copyright?
I don't remember. I think it was, like, Troll Guy or something, but
Really?
something was copyrightable.
You,
It was, like,
you know what?
Trollface.
You know what I love?
What?
I'm gonna bring up Tails Got Trolled. Because that comic does use the Trollface guy, but Laserbot, the creator of that, did something that I swear to God, he is the only person who's ever done this. He got written permission from the person who made it to use that character in the comic.
Oh, yeah.
I love that, because who else would have, like, anyone else using the meme face, the troll face like that, they would not ask permission. I think that's so wholesome that he asked permission to use it before doing it. No one else would have ever even thought to ask permission.
So you know what's funny about that? Is that the Trollface guy only comes to mind because of dick figures.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think they had permission to do it. I think that was, like, purely because it was just kind of like, oh, it's the internet, it's up for grabs. And I mean, to be fair, I don't think he ever stopped anyone from using it. Unless he did, unless that meme game was taken down because of that, I don't know.
I think it was for other reasons, but you know.
I mean, a lot of memes do use, like, copyrighted characters. Like, did they put a SpongeBob meme in there, for example? Hi, Big.
I have. Wait, would you say hi to somebody?
Yeah, Big was there.
Oh. I don't know. I honestly don't know. All I know is that. What the fuck?
What happened?
An enemy came towards you, but like they went under like a thing to get to you.
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Like the enemy wasn't in the right place.
But yeah.
Too easy for me.
Too easy for me. We're approaching 90 emblems. We're doing pretty swell, I must say. Now we have to murder Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey, that's... That blue hedgehog again, of all places. I found you. Faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh.
I wish that Keanu Reeves and Ben Schwartz would have done a dub of this so they could do like a proper movie mod for this.
There's only one real Sonic.
Like use them reading the dialogue and then
Bring it on.
My brain is that Shadow is way older than Sonic. That shit melts my brain. It's like canonically Shadow's like over 50 years old, right?
yeah. But only physically, I guess. And even then, not really physically. Just he has been around that long. But mentally, he's only as old as he was when he got put in there. And physically, he didn't. I mean, I guess he didn't, like, age.
Shadow, what are you doing?
Unless they always just look the same.
Now, before the island blows up with you on it.
How long do you think the hedgehogs live in this world?
Forever.
Like, all this has happened within, like, a 5-year span, and Sonic's gonna die when he's 5.
Yeah. Good run, guys. He doesn't die, he fades away.
Chaos control.
That should be like Eggman's ultimate,
So,
like, attack on them. He just says, oh, I'm a human, I live longer than a hedgehog.
The professor said.
no, they pull a Spider-Man of where, like, Dr. Eggman is at, like, at a doctor's office. He's like, throughout all these years of abuse, you have 10 days to live.
Happy through the power of science.
Like, it's this dark final game where Eggman's, like,
Know anything anymore?
on his, like, off his shit, trying to destroy the world.
My purpose is for being here. Maybe if I go down there, I will find
Alright.
the answers.
There we go.
Maybe.
You know, I've come to the conclusion that people that this is not. This is me being butthurt. So if anyone takes this as me being like me making fun of you, it's not. It's just I'm butthurt. So let me be butthurt.
So unexpected.
But
So unlike
I think I've given up on the Sonic timeline.
me.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Your ability
it's
to
nonsense. They never had a plan of what they're doing, and they're constantly changing their minds. So the timeline is just
I came back.
fuck. Fill it in yourself.
Yeah, but then
Well, no, they're like Eggman Nega isn't actually an alternate universe Eggman. No, he's from the future. He's a descendant. I'm like, no, just that's a big stretch there.
I didn't know that, but I feel like I've been told that before, and I also said I didn't know that last time. Like, that's just a detail that I continuously forget. What was it? Was it fucking, Was it fucking Rivals 2 that established that?
well, that was really.
Because he's in one of the Rivals games.
Managed to create
It was the comics or Rivals, but like
Does this now mean we can?
either way, it's like one of those things of where I'm like, you guys could have just said that like Blaze is from an alternate timeline, future, or an alternate timeline, right?
Yeah, I don't know why they're changing the whole multiverse thing. That's another thing, is they just, like, they try to backtrack sometimes. It's like, just let it be.
Fell on deaf ears.
But I guess you can't count any, if it was from Archie, I guess you can't really count anything from Archie, like, canon. It's its own timeline.
feel like you can count Ian Flynn's stuff because you know it's gonna leak over somehow, some way.
It's gonna bleed. I mean, there's obviously the stuff from the comics that bled over. I mean, the chili dog thing is from Adventure. I mean, it's from Adventures of. So actually, no.
Station Square saved.
Still,
But there's other things.
The city has awarded its famed prize to the boys.
chili dogs. Sonic is the perfect example
Miles Tail.
of if you tell a kid, "Hey, this cool character eats it," you'll give it a try. I
Held at City Hall.
would have never thought about chili dogs, but you know,
I do
Sonic and
think
Homer Simpson made chili dogs cool.
I do think it's funny what the movies kind of interpret from the series as being like big lines or big character traits. And I'm like they should be able to pull from anywhere. I don't have an issue with it. I just think it's funny because "gotta go fast" is his catchphrase in the movies, but it's like that was a line in the X theme song. That is not something he says. Even in like Brawl, his taunt was "you're too slow" was a way more significant thing for him. Even like fucking shit like "up, over, and gone" was at least something the character said.
Time to start stopping.
Everybody's favorite level,
You know
the
what's funny
fucking
about-
car.
Yeah. You know what's funny about the whole time to start stopping is it took me until like the re-release to get what the hell he was saying. Because my brain was too stupid. It's like, you can't
What?
start stopping, Sonic. You gotta
What is that from? I don't even remember that one.
Sonic Colors.
He says that in that game?
Yeah.
That one didn't stick.
No, it's funny because like it's one of the thing I love about Colors that no one acknowledges is it's the greatest game to tell that Sonic isn't actually funny. Just Tails is a really good hype man because Eggman's just like any joke he makes, Eggman's just like I mean to be fair here in Sonic Adventure he didn't put up with that shit. He like you know,
Shut up! It's a giant talking egg. Silence! But now he's like saying Baldy McNosehair, and Eggman's just like, this is fucking lame. Shut up.
it's like Baldy Nose Hair, stop. Fucking really? The thing that's funny is Baldy. Okay, so me and my friend Alex said it wrong. We said Baldy McNosehair, right? And it's one of those jokes that, like, because we were slap happy tired playing the game, because he wanted to. He heard about like the background chatter, so he thought that was funny, you know, where Eggman's like announcing shit. But we're playing the game, and it's early in the game, right? No, it's not, because they bring back Baldy McNosehair, Baldy Nosehair multiple times, right? And we're just sitting there super tired, like hallucination level tired. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever played a game you're so tired you think you're doing something you're not?
I think I briefly had that during the Bubsby 2 recording where I died for like 10 seconds, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Like I listened to that because I was editing that, and it is really funny how quickly that happens because I said something sounding fully awake like 5 seconds before I like passed out. Like I was just so fucking exhausted during that recording, and it was a good record. Honest to God, I think I, for the most part, carried myself well in that recording.
Fair here, we were exhausted because like what was that?
That was the party day. That we were like we drove pretty far that day. It wasn't that far, but there was a lot going on that day.
It was far enough. We had to fight bees, you know.
We were fighting. I'll say me and Matt were fighting the wasps. I was just filming Matt fight the wasps. But Matt, there's a video on my Mac with Shadako page for that. Matt took on the wasps, and honestly, I don't know if it was even I want to call Matt a hero, but it also might have agitated them and caused more of them to show up.
Well, no, that island is now off limits. They've uprised. They've gotten smarter. They're now immune to water, so...
Almost just clipped off the edge there.
Yeah. So I'd say it was altogether worse, you know? There's an actual war in the state against bees. Luckily it's winter, but we know they'll return angrier and stronger. This is why we don't like outsiders.
I thought you were being serious about the, it being off limits for a second.
No.
I was like, what happened? And then you kept going. I'm like, oh, okay.
But no, what happened is we we heard Baldy Nose here, and we just laughed so hard because we were fucking dead tired. And so
I
now
get
there's a little
that.
part of me that hears it and chuckles because, like, we were dead tired. We were slap happy. It was fucking crazy, you know, how tired we were because we wanted to see if we could beat the game in one night.
Shadow, they're in that blue.
Yeah.
We didn't. We fell asleep.
Spotted at 11.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
But yeah, I remember we laughed for like almost an hour straight. I had to pause the game. My stomach hurt.
I'm glad you got something out of it.
And that's the thing, right? Is that it was hours after like not laughing at it, and then the one time it broke us.
Sometimes, like, something that isn't funny can weirdly become funny just either because of repetition or pure exhaustion, like you're describing. Or maybe you just really found it funny, which is obviously fine.
We didn't, obviously. Like, I don't, because, like, we started awake, so we didn't find it funny. It was, like, halfway through. I can't, like, near the last time they use it, right? We're laughing so hard. And I remember asking, like, do you think Baldy Nose Hair is funny? And he's like, not really, no. So, I still chuckle now because I remember that.
Oh man, you know what? What?
Laughter.
You know, I remember, that kind of reminds me of what you're describing now.
Mhm.
So me and my buddy Fred, we once got together to watch Paranormal Activity 2 at my place. And neither of us really knew a lot about this film series, and I was under the impression that they were trying to claim that everything in the film was real, like this was a real documentary. And I don't know why I thought that, I just didn't know a lot about the films, but when I was watching it, near the end, and I wasn't buying it. I'm like, okay, this would have been such an easy thing to fake. I don't believe this is real. But I was under the impression they were trying to make it seem real. And that's why I thought the movie was so boring. Because, like, almost nothing happens for an hour and a half because it's, like, slow build-up. They're trying to make it seem realistic. And I guess that's a way to do it. But again, like, I watched it and I saw the writer's name pop up and I was like, oh, this was, like, 100%, like, no, you're not supposed to go into this thinking it's real. And I was like, well, why was it so fucking boring then? Like, why does nothing happen? I think people like those movies, so maybe I just didn't get it, but me and my friend Fred, we started laughing at the dumbest shit because they kept cutting to this fucking pool cleaner. They just kept cutting to the same shit over and over again with, like, very little going on. And we just started cheering every single time the fucking pool cleaner showed up at a point because of how bored we were and how exhausted and tired we were from watching this. And just, like, the dumbest shit was keeping us entertained, because you kind of get into that mind. I mean, Colors is a fun game, at least, but you kind of get into that mindset of, like, we saw this cutscene. I don't want to watch it again. Even though I did miss Sonic shouting, Terria! Whatever.
Because real talk, I'm getting tired, and I'm getting to that point as well of where, like, if you say the wrong thing, I'll laugh for an hour. But yeah, no, if you don't know who Alec was, to remind you, he was my Luigi.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, no, it was so funny. I remember us watching one of your videos. One of the Waluigi shows that tired, and God, was that the funniest shit ever. That was peak cinema when we were tired, dude. You do not understand. I liked your show, but like when we were dead tired, it was like watching your show high, bro.
What?
Which is surreal talking to you now, because once again, now that I think about it, there was a time where me and you didn't talk.
Can
But
you tell me the password?
Yeah, I've brought it up a lot of times. There was just like a good 5 years where we were acquainted, and like I liked you guys. I watched your videos. We were friendly, but I feel like it was kind of like, if someone were to ask me, like, is Chris your friend, I would say yeah, you know, it would have been kind of that, like, high pitched yeah, though, you know.
Same.
Where it's like, I think we're friends. Like, I mean, like when I made that fucking animated series of all of my friends, like even though that was like the 5 years I didn't know you that well, you were in it. You were in the intro. Like I had a character for you. So I mean, I literally like I wouldn't name anybody by their real names. It was just like stupid Smash Bros. 1.
What is Shadow anyway? I guess I'll just have to take the last piece.
Like I wouldn't even exclude the numbers from people's names. Like I was Bemis 100 in the show.
Funny because I don't like normally tell my old name for the channel, but there's a reason for that. And that reason is because it's one of those, if you find it, you get a cookie.
Right. Okay. Well, I won't name it again.
Oh no, you can, because there's no crossover here. You can name it as much as you want. It's just, I think it's funny.
Oh, you know what? I know what I need to do. There's a planet that has the power up, I'm pretty sure. And it's gonna be the one that's accessible. Shit. God damn it, I didn't want to go down here. God, fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
I remember the funniest thing about it. you seen where we grew up and stuff. There's a celebration, a festival that happens, or a carnival kind of thing that happens in our town near the end of summer, right? And since we were the only ones near us doing YouTube, a lot of people were like kind of super interested. And I remember me and Olivia were hanging out. We stopped doing YouTube at this time. Like we didn't do as much Super Smash Bros, but they remembered us. And I remember this one guy got up on stage, pointed me out, and said, "This song's dedicated to you, Stupid Smash Bros." And this is in front of like hundreds of people, and I'm sitting there like,
That's funny.
shit.
That's neat, though. That's a good story.
Because our show wasn't even like, it's funny because a lot of people liked it, but like, we didn't. Like a lot of people from school liked it, but I feel like we are the shortest lived Smash Bros, like shortest lived Richie clone.
Definitely not the shortest. There was a lot of them. You guys made like a whole like season and a half.
This is the holy flag.
Literally.
Did you make season 2? No, season 2 was gonna come out.
We made season 1.5 because we
Yeah.
didn't. Because we wrote a script for season 1. But we started ad-libbing it, so we went there. So we're trying to sit there and find out what the formula of what we wanted to do was. Like we're trying to see if like we wanted to continue ad-libbing or if we wanted that, and that's why season 2 never came out because we were debating on what we wanted to do.
Right. Oh, it's right there.
There's still a script. It's in Olivia's house for season 2.
God, if I looked up through my like old papers, I could probably find the script I wrote. With a fucking pencil on paper, by the way. I didn't even type it.
Same,
For
same.
for the Waluigi movie.
Yeah, I remember messaging you about that a few times too.
I vaguely remember that because I wanted to do it like everybody who had the show had the dream of making it to the movie, and God, the only person who probably ever actually did it was Will. The only person who ever like got so far that they had multiple seasons, and then the movie adaptation of their Richie show was I can't think of anyone other than Will who did that, who like went that far with it.
Is it in that capsule thing, by the way?
Capsule thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I already got it.
Okay, cool. See, that's the problem is I'm tired, so I'm kind of zipping out. But
You're fine. It's late.
we
The
weren't gonna
top
have.
of the leg of machine on one. What the fuck?
Oh, it's meant to be fucked up.
I know it's meant to be fucked up. It's like backwards, but the hint wasn't much more helpful.
I feel like we didn't want to make it to a movie, but the funniest thing ever is there was a point where me and Alec were like, we want to make an actual movie at some point instead of doing a Super Smash Bros. one.
And that was a cooler mindset to have.
Because like we wanted to make an actual film, and we sat and toiled forever
Detector reading.
on it. There is a movie project that I have adopted you into doing, so you know,
Where
which
it's
was
not
the movie project, anyways. So
where it's not
just do
tilted.
it.
I'm just gonna keep looking at hints until something makes sense. This stage can be very frustrating. You can get very stuck here. Don't dig under the sign 1. That should have stayed up longer. I don't feel like waiting for this to show up. Do not dig under sign 1 under the pipe machine of the capsule meteor. I don't know what that means. They keep mentioning 1. I don't know what 1 is.
So Meteor's the grass one.
1 is the grass one? I'm glad you knew that.
I think so, at least.
Oh, that one's dead.
I don't know what it means by the legs, though.
Might be underneath it. Could be one of these platforms. Said where it's not tilted, so that might mean platform. That could also be like an emerald piece for... It could even be the third one, so we're not getting like an actual hint. There's a lot of annoying places these things can be in this level.
Yeah.
The Knuckles one was a lot better than the Rouge one. I love the concept of this level, but it's just not... It's not that fun. I've had very few good run-ins with this stage. Mainly multiplayer mode has been my good experiences with this, because they simplify it a bit.
The only thing that I would like about this one is the music.
Music's good. Music's really good, actually. It might be my favorite Rouge track. I'm not sure.
Theme is one of my favorites.
At this point, I'm just looking for another fucking computer screen. Oh my god.
I think they're all used up.
Oh. Do not know where this fucking game wants me to go. Sometimes they'll put it out here. The bastards they are.
Those little capsule thingies.
These.
Yeah. No.
This one down here. Oh my god. I can't even get a fucking read-in anywhere I go. Or haven't I gone yet, though? It might be time to kill myself and let it respawn. This is gonna. I don't like spending too much time on this level. This is boring. This is not helping us stay awake.
After this level, I'm probably gonna call it quits.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna smoke a little, and then reinstalled the fractured butthole because I'm on a fucking South Park kick again. If you couldn't tell, Chris, me like bringing all these episodes up to you.
Yeah.
The gravity meteorite floating platform of
Train.
what?
Train on one of the meteor planets.
Okay. Oh, that's... Come on, camera.
See, right there. Is it there? It would be the ending. Nope. Okay, never mind.
Just give me a reading. For the love of God. This is such a massive level with, like... Maybe just expand the radar a bit? I don't know. Give me another hint.
Michael, that'd be easy.
Yeah, I know it would be. The biggest meteorite. I mean... Well, we were on a different one than this one, so it probably is this train. Maybe not. I mean, it's on this planet, at least. I see it.
It's gotta be close. Only one more left.
Baba Booey.
Yabba dabba doo, dude.
Dabba 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 doo. Oh, I have to fucking unlock this again. A moon on the ceiling. What? Give me another hint that doesn't suck ass. Short meteorite. What's that? Short meteorite. I don't know. Look me one of these down here. There's meteorites down here. They're pretty short. Oh God. This is so boring.
Michael, I'm losing my will to live.
I'm losing my will to live too.
Michael, I can't live, laugh, love in these kind of situations.
Ba 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 ba. Don't dig the moon. What? Did you dug? That's exactly what you were not supposed to do. Short meteorite. Don't dig a moon symbol. Let's go to the top. Let's go to the fucking top. No. I want to go to the... Oh, God. No, just let me leave. Hi, Toon Buffoon. I'm sad to say that you are catching the end of the stream. But welcome. Because we are calling it after this awful fucking level.
Yeah, we are falling a fucking asleep.
Oh no, don't send me back. I keep doing the same shit. Oh gee. Oh gee, oh gee. Wait. Okay.
What?
Eh. Alright.
Get the iron boots and use them to go from this.
I know, Omo Chow.
What happened?
I don't know. It's over here somewhere.
You died?
No, I didn't die. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Chris?
No.
Fucking camera, please!
Huh?
Alright. Fuck you. It's gonna be here.
I got it.
I read some movie holes.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Quote that a lot.
Digging up a hole, digger.
I'm
I'm
ashamed.
tired
I
of
can't.
Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Yeah, I can't, That's the flashback of one of, like, the villains, right?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie. I really liked that movie. Yeah, I will fight Knuckles next time.
Long time no see. Treasure hunt.
Best way to describe your Sonic Blast playthrough is that.
Pure brain rot. Alright, well thank you for tuning in for the end, Toon Buffoon. I'll remember to put a
Sorry
fucking
about
video up for Spiny next time. We'll probably not do as big of a gap this time. It's been a little while.
And whenever you're down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be off the next 2 days. I'm gonna be working fucking hard on TV Show Movies 5 because I just put a fucking release date on it despite having so little of it done. I wanted to give myself a motivator, so I did that. But I did record a lot today. I got a big bulk of the work done today. I just got to actually like edit. But I've got everybody's audio now. I've got most of my audio. I still need to write the Teen Titans Go section, but oh, and I mean, I don't want to spoil too much here, but for Volume 6, are you down to come back for Pokemon 2000?
Say what?
For Volume 6, I'm going to do a sequel edition. So are you down to come back for Pokemon 2000? I'm still streaming this, so there's a teaser.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I just gotta find something.
It'll be a while. Like Volume 5's not even out now, so you got time. Just letting you know now. Yeah, I think every 20 movies I'm gonna do like a sequel volume where we just cover sequels to movies already covered.
You know what 3 is. I have something I want to say for that one.
I'm kind of looking forward to rewatching some of these though. Beavis and Butthead. I shouldn't say what all of them are, but there's 4 sequels that'll be covered in Volume 6 and Volume 5 hopefully Friday. I might fuck up the release date again. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. I've done that a lot actually, but hey, you know what? It's good to have something to work towards. Anyways, Friday is when that is supposed to come out. But if you want to do another challenge mode tomorrow night, I might be down. I might want to after all of the work I'm going to do tomorrow, because I got a lot to do tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, for sure. Let me get back to you, but for sure.
Alrighty. Well, peace out.
Yeah, have a good